Well, thanks, everybody. Welcome to Hometown Highlights. That's the Glen Lake Band here entertaining us tonight. Want to thank them for coming out. And if you were out at a game tonight, thank yourself. Pat yourself on the back. It was rainy, windy, cold, and brutal weather all over northern Michigan. Some tough football, some good football, though. And it was a big night in Traverse City at Thurlby Field. TC Central, they hosted Gaylord, raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project, which helps servicemen and women injured on or after 9/11. Nice camo stripes on the Central helmets. Let's go to the action. Second quarter, 5-0 Central. Yeah, that's like a baseball score there, but that's what it was. Ryan Verschuren, he's going to take 15 yards here for the Trojans. Fumbles it, though. His quarterback, TJ Shepperly, there to recover. They'd get a first down. They'd eventually get to first and goal, but after 3 cracks up the middle, still on the half-yard line, so they try the sweep. It's Verschuren stuffed by the Blue Devils. They take over. Gaylord, though, pinned deep. Last time that happened in this game, they got a safety. Not this time. Trevor Hoff hits Chris Crenshaw, a gain of 45 yards all the way to midfield, but that drive would stall out. In fact, all of Gaylord's drives would stall out tonight. TC Central puts up 35 in the second half, and they end up winning it on a soak night at Thurlby, 40-0, the final.
Well, there's a lot left to play for in Kalkaska. The Blue Blazers need to win their final 2 games of the season to become eligible for this year's postseason. Their opponents tonight, Lake Michigan rival Grayling, who at 7-0 on the year, well, they're already in the playoffs and playing for a big seed come Selection Sunday. And Grayling got things going right away. First play of the game, I scrambled on the field to catch this kick return. About 50 yards here for Riley Ziegler for the Vikings, gets them near the end zone. That's where Ty Jensen does the rest. Love the name Ty. I think I'm going to name my firstborn son Ty.
I would spell T-I-E, though.
Whatever you want. Either way, Ty finishing it off here for 6. Vikings defense playing pretty well, creating a wall here around Will Noble, the QB for the Blazers on fourth down. Gives the Vikings the ball again, where Joey Schwartz goes ahead and tacks on another score right away. 12-0 really early on for the Vikings. Kalkaska's got some trickeration going just in time for trick-or-treating and Halloween. It starts on the far end there with one player, but it ends up in the hands of Caleb Hauser, who you see streaking down on that side of the field. No score for Kalkaska on that play, though. The road team Vikings are your big winners, 30-14. Well, let's check in on Sault Ste. Marie, making the long bus trip down to Kingsley. Long ride didn't bother Kyle Root, though. He's going to go ahead and have this huge run go very well for Kyle Root. Then Michael James, not Michael James from Oregon, but pretty speedy in his own right. Gets a touchdown here to put the Blue Devils up 6-0. Kingsley has a load of weapons that we know of all season long. This is one of them. Travis DeBello is going to go ahead and make a play for the Stags. As you can see, getting around all the white shirts to get a score for Kingsley. No 2-point conversion, but Kingsley, they would end up being your big winners, 41-22.
Frankfort, a chance to clinch a playoff spot tonight at home with a win over Gaylord St. Mary. Picking it up in the first quarter. Panthers up 6-0. And how about this for some more trickery? Fake punt on fourth down. Nolan Nye going to keep it himself and run for the first down. Later on, same drive, Talon Bigley is going to go up top and find his tight end, Adam Plumstead. That's a 35-yard connection for the touchdown. Panthers go up 13-0. Later, some good Frankfort D from Matt Stapleton's crew here. They would recover the fumble, and they'd eventually turn this one into points. Through the air again, Bigley's going to go up top, this time finding Dylan Hunt for the big gain here, and he's going to break a couple tackles, go in for the score, 20-0. And how about the Panthers? 41-22 win. Same score as our last highlight, Harrison.
What do you know?
Let's see that. There's
a reason we put them together.
Frankfort clinches their 17th straight playoff appearance. Last year, Mancelona went 9-2, scoring 34 or more points in all of their wins. This year, the offense has stayed dominant, and the defense hasn't been too shabby either for the 7-0 Ironmen. Isn't that right, Harrison?
Hey, that's pretty much accurate, Giacomo. To say Mancelona has dominated its opponents this year would be a pretty big understatement. 3 of their 7 wins have come by shutout. The most points they've given up in a game was just 18, and they haven't scored less than 30 points in any given game this year. And we're going to join them in the second half tonight, already up 45-0. It is senior night, though, in Forest area. We want to give a big salute to the Warriors and their families. No rain going to get in the way of senior night. Justin Spires, though, he's only a sophomore for Mancelona. He looks like he could play in college right now. Going to go ahead and get a 16-yard score to add it. 52-0 for that Ironman offense. Impressive running drive by the Warriors here. Jordan Cecil, tough kid, gets folded up on that tackle. And later on, we want to spotlight senior Tommy Harris. His 40 run right there, kind of limping to the play. As you see, the kid still getting the calls for the running plays. Very impressive. Going to give him a nickname, Tough Tommy Harris, tonight. Later on, though, Spires adds another one in the fourth, puts Mancelona 58-0. And the Ironmen keep on rolling. 58-0 would be your final, and they are looking very good heading into the end of October.
Benzie Central, your Northwest Conference champions, out of conference for the last 2 weeks, hosting Perry tonight. Lots of rain there. Didn't bother Shane. Roll-offs, rolling out and rolling for a nice gain on the ground. Later, he gives it to his man, Ronnie Nash. 15-yard run. These guys showing you why they were our team of the week this week. Later on, more offense, this time roll-offs. Going to show off his arm to Garrett Beist, and he is going to connect with him upfield near the end zone, right near our cameraman. That was Mark Chalette, by the way. Good stuff there, Mark.
Still did the news.
Yeah, there you go. Back to Beist goes roll-offs, 21-6. Huskies cruise to a 7-1 record with a week to go in the regular season, 36-8 the final.
Got to meet those guys this week. Great group in Benzie. Crossing over to Mesek now, hosting Everett tonight. Starting things out with a little fumble recovery. Everett's Jack Van Order. Not quite Justin Verlander, but same initials. Probably just as skilled athletically. Austin.
I think they're both Dutch. Yeah, go
ahead. Hey, why not? Austin Green then gets this TD to go for Everett. Puts them up 7-0. Mesek has some offense in line, though. This is Brandon Monroe. Gets a huge run down the sideline. Really, nobody can stop number 6 in his way to the end zone, except right there at the very end. They got him down near the goal line. Randy Letts then lets it all hang out in the end zone, brings the Bulldogs within 7-6. Actually, that's a pass play to Letts. Here is Letts right now, coming up the middle, scoring for Mesek. 7-6 there. Everett, though, they go on to be your big winners. 27 unanswered points. They win 34-6.
3-4 Atlanta in Joburg tonight to take on 6-1 Cardinals. The Battle of East M32. I don't know if that's its official name, but that's what we're calling it.
It will be.
Hit the ball first. Quarterback Garrett, but Gerald looks to pass. He's caught from behind by Blake Huff. 4th down for Atlanta, and they'd punt here. Joburg's Dylan Kibbery finds some room. He kind of like just put his head down, pummels his way through. Big return. Cardinals with some nice field position. The Huskies defense stopped them for the first 3 plays. On 4th down, though, that's Brian Van Collie. Pounds it up the middle. Get used to his name. You're going to hear it the rest of this highlight. Next drive, Van Collie on the pitch. Some room. Bust it for a big game. A few plays later, Van Collie, it was his show in the first quarter. Up the gut. He would take it in a couple plays later from 2 yards out. Big win for the Cardinals, 64-0. All right, I'm up here with my friends from the Glen Lake Pep Band. Now, I want to talk real quick about their football team. You probably heard about it. Had a tough time getting over to St. Ignace because of the accident on the Mackinac Bridge. They made it over on the ferry. These guys made it here. It wasn't easy to get anywhere tonight, so we appreciate having them. And with me, I have Jillian and Logan with me. And Logan, let me ask you first, what's so cool just about being in band?
Well, I just love how free that you get to be actually in the class. I mean, sure, you have to make sure that you know the songs, but I just find it a lot of fun.
That's the best answer all year. And then we had some controversy while I was talking to them. Jillian, you have a red clarinet. Why is that?
Because I like the color red.
It's not fake, though. I heard it was fake. Why were they saying that?
Because, I don't know.
What are some? I see you got Bo Diddley here. What other songs do you like to jam out on the clarinet? You don't have to look through there. You should know what your favorite songs are.
Yeah. Well, I like this. I don't know. I like all of them. I can't decide.
No, that's good. You like them all. All right. Thanks again, guys, for joining us here on Hometown Highlights. We're going to let the Glen Lake Pep Band play us out. It seemed like you were just messing with me, honestly. So. You guys want to take whatever pictures you want. You go sit at the anchor desk if you want, whatever you want to do.
Let's. So this is the. Let me just ask you.
Yeah.
I work at the North Television Station, but not in the broadcast area. This is your main broadcast room, right? It's the only one you have. Second, so
Some
initial.
stations had that, and a lot of bigger stations.
We used to kind of go
Have two different rooms or two different sides.
It's primarily in here.
Yeah. They actually just remodeled about a year ago now, so this is all.
I remember when they changed the
Yeah.
So how much time do we have? How much time do we have?
Oh, as much as you want, dude. Yeah, go. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, go ahead. You guys go ahead. Go wherever you want.
That was really cool.
Yeah, good job, man. Good answer. It's fast, isn't it? It's like a half hour. Seems like it goes like 5 minutes. Not even.
Oh, that's your green screen.
Yeah. Actually, if he can. I'll go get watch. You can do some funny stuff on there. I'll show you.
It always looks a lot smaller in person than it does on TV.
Hey guys, hang loose for it. They're going to demonstrate the green screen.
Oh, that's okay. They can walk around, do whatever they want. Actually, when they go up there, see, he's going to do it right now.
What's he doing?
If you, once you stand in front of there, he's gonna, he can distort their images and stuff, you know.
Oh, there he is.
There'd be like 15 people.